Our story begins with one Gene Fleming. Fleming worked as a cattle hand on a farm in Omaha, Nebraska. It was from his experiences on that farm that Fleming would found roll oil livestock oilers, devices that allowed cows to scratch themselves without opening up sores that insects would eat, and also applied cattle oil which would repel said insects. By 1989, Fleming had already come into a large sum of money and purchased a property in Hastings, and was at the time visiting his sister-in-law in Harvard when he came upon a goose within her possession. The goose in question was a 2-year-old grey-lag goose that was born without feet. Fleming, having already had experience in engineering solutions regarding livestock and having been part of the charitable organisation known as the Shriners, had took it upon himself to help this goose. Thus he exchanged the footless goose and its mate for 2 healthy geese. After being brought home, the footless goose would be named Andy and its mate Polly. Fleming's original idea was to take a skateboard and attach the goose to it in such a way that it would scoot itself about. When this turned out to be an unsuccessful idea, Fleming came upon a pair of baby shoes in a shop. After purchasing said pair of shoes, Fleming would stuff them and attach them to the goose's stubs to make makeshift feet. Of course, the goose would need to be trained to walk again. However, this quickly came about, and the goose is said to have worn out its first pair of shoes within 30 days. Fleming was rather chuffed about his experiences in rehabilitating this goose and would thus bring it around to a lot of the local events in Hastings. He would take it down to libraries and parades and show it to schools as he wanted to inspire disabled children. This, alongside the goose's allegedly friendly manner, brought Gene and Andy, the goose, a lot of fame locally. Eventually he would make an appearance on the Johnny Carson show, and after switching to a pair of Nike shoes, had an official deal with Nike. So far it's just a wonderful little story. It's already great to see just a goose in shoes, in human shoes, tiny little human shoes. That is charming as all hell, and the fact that he managed to become an inspiration to, or at least was supposed to be an inspiration to disabled children, that's great. Absolutely wonderful. He deserves all that fame. Good on that goose. What a wonderful, cute little story. And that's the end of it, right? Well, sadly, no. After a few days of having gone missing, Andy the goose had been found, and a call was given to Gene Fleming on the 19th of October 1991. He had been found at a park with his trademark shoes on, and he was found dead, dismembered. A reward of $10,000 had been mustered to be given to whomever found the perpetrator of the crime. However, the murderer has not been found. In a 2021 interview, Fleming's granddaughter stated that she knew who the perpetrator was but did not want to disclose who.